Well, Cristiano Ronaldo's deal with Al Nassr has officially ended. And the question is, will he finally make the move to the United States and join an MLS club? Now, Cristiano Ronaldo has been a player that Major League Soccer has been interested in for 15 plus years, and a guy that the league thought they were going to get years ago. But in 2023, he made the move to Al Nassr, making, I think, $200 million a year, highest paid player in the world. And it looked like when he left or to go to that club at 38 years old, the dream of him coming to Major League Soccer had officially ended, and it was out of question. He was going to retire in the Saudi League, but his deal has ran out. Now, he is 40 years old, but I think that Major League Soccer clubs are very interested in him, especially because of the name recognition, still has quality, and the 2026 World Cup is right around the corner. What bigger name could you have besides Messi than Cristiano Ronaldo? Now, according to Odds Checker, the 5 most likely outcomes of where he will land is, hey, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. Now, back to the video. Al Hilal, which is another Saudi League team, any Portuguese team is number 2. Number 3 is any South American club, but he's been more directly linked to a couple of Brazilian teams. I could see him definitely going to Brazil. Number 4 is a Mexican club. Think he's interested, or possibly there's rumors with Monterrey. And number 5 is Major League Soccer. Now, I think Major League Soccer has better odds than being 5th because there are a lot of teams that would be interested in him. And there are a couple big market teams that have the funds and the a DP spot open to be able to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. So we're going to talk about the teams that could be interested in him, where we would like to see him go, and if it's possible that he actually will come to Major League Soccer. But before we do that, I want to know, do you guys want to see Cristiano Ronaldo in Major League Soccer? And if you do, where do you want to see him play? What team do you want to see Cristiano Ronaldo play for in the United States? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo looked like he was destined to be an LA Galaxy player. He has a deal with Herbalife, or he's sponsored by Herbalife. Herbalife has a partnership also with AEG. So it looked like that was a natural fit in a team that was going to be able to sign him long term, maybe even as early as 2018. It looked like that was where he was going to land. Well, that time had came and passed, and he ended up going to Juve in 2018. He was bought for like 100 million euros or something like that, which is crazy for a 33-year-old player. Well, and then in 2021, when he left Juve, he went to Manchester United, and he played there for 2 seasons or a season and a half, and that's where he played until he went to the Saudi League. But now, with him being 40 years old, there are a couple teams outside the LA Galaxy. They don't have any DP spots. He's not going to come here for free. He's not going to come on a discount. He's going to want his money. The LA Galaxy are ruled out. So let's go ahead and just take them out of the equation. There are 3 teams I think that are interested and could be possible landing spots for Cristiano Ronaldo in Major League Soccer. Let's start off with the first team, the big one, Inter Miami. Now, Inter Miami is obviously an interesting spot because a guy plays there that you may have heard of named Lionel Messi. And obviously the rivalry between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo has been the biggest rivalry maybe in soccer history, at least the last 15, 20 years. Now, this would be the first time they ever played with each other. Inter Miami has a DP spot open. They're in the Club World Cup, which is another thing that I think entices Cristiano Ronaldo, is playing for a team that is competing in the Club World Cup, because this is going to be probably the first and only one he's ever going to be able to play in to this magnitude of having a tournament style. So Inter Miami is a team that I could see him going to, but it's the least likely of the 3. I don't see Messi and Ronaldo wanting to play together. It would be cool to see. I don't think Major League Soccer would want to have those 2 stars playing in the same market, because then it kind of deters viewers from watching other teams in other markets. They want to spread the wealth. They want to see big name players in other markets. So Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi would be cool, especially for the Club World Cup. I just don't see it happening. I don't see. Now, Messi doesn't really have an ego. Cristiano Ronaldo does, obviously. I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo would like being the second fiddle to Lionel Messi. And obviously, I don't think Inter Miami is going to give him the sweetheart deal that they gave Lionel Messi. They gave him a share of the club. They're giving him a share of the Apple TV revenue for the subscriptions. He's making like 50 million a year. Now, Ronaldo could make a crazy salary like that, but I don't think he's going to get a share of a team. So I don't think he would want to play for Inter Miami. And I honestly think Inter Miami have their sights on other players outside of Cristiano Ronaldo. But that would be very cool. And I would put that at third most likely team he would sign for in Major League Soccer. Now, number 2 would be the Chicago Fire. The Chicago Fire, led by infamous manager Greg Berhalter, who is in his first year. They have said they want to spend. They want to try to attract the big name to that market because Chicago is a soccer. It's a soccer city. They just need someone who can kind of tie it all together and get people interested. Well, they tried to get Kevin De Bruyne, but he ended up passing on a chance to come play for the Chicago Fire and is chosen to play for Napoli instead. But Cristiano Ronaldo, I think it was 2016, if I'm not mistaken, he played at Soldier Field with Real Madrid, and that stadium was completely sold out. And I understand that the club obviously had a lot to do with that, but it also had a lot to do with Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo in Chicago would be an absolute hit. Absolute hit. I guarantee you that every game would be sold out at Soldier Field. And also, too, he would help elevate that team, which is trying to make a playoff push because they haven't made the playoffs in 7-8 years, which we have playoffs in MLS. If you're watching this from Europe or South America, we have playoffs instead of the league table winner winning the league. So they obviously want to have a player of his quality, help them push, make the playoffs, and be a contender in Major League Soccer. And maybe someone like him could help put them over the top and the edge. And also, too, Cristiano Ronaldo in a Fire jersey would be fire. I mean, that would sell out like crazy. That would be the number one. Well, to be fair, any jersey any team he plays for, the jersey is going to be the number one sold jersey in the league. But Chicago Fire, big market, haven't had a player like that ever. Biggest name they've ever had is Blanco and Bastian Schweinsteiger. But Cristiano Ronaldo, huge star, third biggest market in the United States. That is a win-win. That would be my second most likely team to see Cristiano Ronaldo at in Major League Soccer. And then we move on to number 1. It's an LA team, but it's not the LA Galaxy. It's LAFC. Now, LAFC obviously have a DP spot open. They've been saving that for Antoine Griezmann, but it looks like Antoine Griezmann is going to stay at Atletico Madrid. So here's an opportunity to poach the guy that your crosstown rival LA Galaxy have wanted for years. Poach the guy they've wanted for years to be their guy. Bring him in, and LAFC are about to play a game to potentially be in the Club World Cup. If they can beat Club America this coming weekend, they will be in the Club World Cup. So Cristiano Ronaldo would be playing on a team in Major League Soccer in the United States, and he would be playing in the Club World Cup. Also, too, they need someone who can score goals. It's a team that struggles to score. And he would be having Cristiano Ronaldo in LA would be insane. Insane. It's the second biggest market in the United States. It's Hollywood. And I can't even imagine what those ticket prices would be and what the hype would be around him being on that team in that city. It would be absolutely insane. And I think that would bring a level of attention to the league, having him in a market like that could elevate the league. Yes, Messi to MLS was a big deal. Yes, Messi is arguably the biggest star in the world when it comes to soccer. But Ronaldo he's bilingual. He has that personality. He is used to playing the villain, which people like to keep an eye on the villain and see what happens. So I believe that Ronaldo in LAFC would be absolutely incredible and the most likely MLS team he would play for. Now, as far as what it could do for the league, I believe that having Ronaldo here could increase the popularity. Now, is it going to be long-term? I don't know. But I do believe that Ronaldo can bring a certain aspect or dynamic to Major League Soccer that Messi doesn't. Messi is very, very marketable as a face, but he's not very vocal. Cristiano Ronaldo is very vocal. He's not afraid to speak his mind. He's not afraid to go on any television show. He's very Zlatan-esque, but I would say he's not as egotistical as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but he's close. He's not afraid to go on TV. He's not afraid to go to an interview. He's not afraid to speak his mind, and he is bilingual, which obviously English is the most prominent language in the United States. So he would fit in well. Now, some of you will say, well, doesn't he have like a weird case in Vegas or Nevada? As far as I know, I think that's been settled. I think that was a civil case to the best of my knowledge. I don't think that that's an issue anymore. So I think he would not have any trouble coming into the United States at this point in 2025. I think that that's all has been settled. I think he can make the jump if he wants to. Now, the question is, how does Ronaldo feel about this? Does Ronaldo want to come to MLS at this point in his career? I don't know why he wouldn't. He's made plenty of money in the Saudi League. He was getting paid $200 million a year. He is the biggest star in the world when it comes to soccer who speaks English. And he's very beloved in the United States. People like him. Now, I'm neutral on him, but people like him. Having a chance for a superstar like him to play in the United States almost feels like it would be a missed opportunity if he didn't come here, at least for a year or two. So it just makes way too much sense. And also the World Cup, MLS really needs someone like him. Now, we can debate how much quality he has left at this point at 40 years old, but he's still playing. But how good he truly is at 40 years old. But the United States, Major League Soccer, need all the stars they possibly can get with the big name who can come here and help elevate soccer in the 2026 World Cup cycle. Because when the World Cup happens, they need to get some of these casual fans to transfer over to Major League Soccer and watch the league regularly after this World Cup. Capitalize on the momentum, the excitement that this country is going to have during the 2026 World Cup. What better way to have the two biggest soccer names in the world of the last 20 years in Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi? So I think Cristiano Ronaldo will finally make the move to MLS. That's my guess. I think it's going to be great for Major League Soccer. I will be curious to see how him and Messi play against each other, what the ratings would be. This would be the first time that Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have been in the same league since 2018, the 2017-2018 season, his last year at Real Madrid. They haven't been in the same league in 7 years. I would love to see a finale to see Ronaldo versus Messi in Major League Soccer, see who's more productive, see who scores more goals, see who wins more trophies in Major League Soccer. I think this would be great for the league. And I want to know what you guys think down below. Do you think Cristiano Ronaldo is coming to Major League Soccer? Do you think he's going to another club? Where do you think he's going? Let me know down below. If you finish this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that little bell notification so you never miss a video. Until next time, guys, I will see you all soon.